Hey there folks, and welcome to this video, and here I'm talking about the first day of F1 preseason testing for the 2021 season, where we saw technical issues, we also saw interesting pace forms, and in addition to that, a sandstorm hitting the track during the break and the afternoon. The fastest on the day was Verstappen in the Red Bull. Apart from really the spin that he had early on, there was not really much to talk about apart from the fact that he was just pounding out some really good fast laps, and all in all, turned in nearly 140 laps in the car. Elsewhere, Mercedes seemed to struggle a little bit with gearbox issues affecting Valtteri Bottas's running, meaning he only did 6 laps, and then Lewis Hamilton struggling to set a highly fast time and also getting a run of around 40-ish laps as well. For other teams, it was more about just consolidating what they were doing. You could see that in terms of afternoon running, it was a lot more sort of limited than the morning running. Most of the people who only did the afternoon did noticeably fewer laps. But it's basically because of the way the storm was, but also because a lot of the data they wanted to get was already done during the day. That said, at the same time, there was Haas affected by gearbox troubles, which hampered Mick Schumacher's run to 15 laps. Ferrari had issues with Charles Leclerc's car. It's what brought out our red flag. And in addition to all of that, there were still some strong performances up and down the paddock. Alpine turning in 130 laps with Ocon, and the fastest time being about half a second off of Verstappen's. You have to remember these cars aren't turned up all the way just yet, so we're probably going to see a better measure for pace later on. But in terms of measures for pace, Roy Nissany managed to outperform both Haas's over the course of the day, turning in 83 laps as a development driver. And if the Israeli driver was able to perform better than either of the two full-time drivers for Haas, it says something about how Williams have improved, and it says something about how Haas have dropped back. Could probably bode well, I guess, for Williams in terms of the running order for the season ahead. But again, we don't know if the VF21 is turned up to full wick yet. All I can say is, I'm looking forward to seeing how the next couple of days unfold. A Mercedes sort of powertrain issue is nothing new in testing. We saw it last season. And to be fair, it's better you have these kinds of problems during testing than actually have them during a race weekend. And also, quite luckily for them, it seemed like this was the only major issue for a Mercedes powertrain car all day. Honda seemed to have a lack of any kind of problems with their two cars, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean the best, because it could be that something starts to go wrong over the course of the season. But those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.